Hello everybody, welcome to another video. We start this one off on the good old, no not M25, M23. I'm behind this lorry, coming back into London, and that there is just about to hit my car. Obviously coming off of that lorry, that hasn't got a cover over it. Now you can't really see it on camera, but there is a lot of stuff coming off of that lorry. It's very fine, the only bit that wasn't was the bit that hit my car. So it's time to get past it. And as you can see, it has got a cover, just can't be asked to put it on. And to top it off, he's on the phone as well.
Too lazy to fucking put it on. It was love at first sight. Sleek design and effortless cornering. This vacuum.
Now we're coming up to one of these junctions where there's two lanes. They both go straight on, but the right hand lane has got one of them arrows on it that you can turn right and go straight on from. No one's indicating, so you're alright to go out there. People will say you're alright to go out there anyway, even if they are indicating, but they're a bit stupid. But you would think someone's giving away things for free up in front. The urgency to get in front. Look at it. And we're looking at this van. I don't think there is a single panel that hasn't got a scrape on it. So obviously you give that a wide berth. You go nowhere near it because he obviously doesn't give a shit about his van. And he's going to drive like it too. Now this is sort of like a proper merging turn. Them, us sort of thing. But look how close he is to that van in front. It's not a safe merging turn. You've got to do it safely, and obviously he didn't. Or none of them did, to be honest. And here's the van up in front when I catch it up. Look, it's got dents absolutely everywhere. So stay clear of them sort of vans. Right, in this clip we're in Kingston. It's a one-way system. It's 20 miles an hour. That's it, 20 mile an hour speed limit. And very few people are actually doing 20 miles an hour. There's no way that skip lorry's doing 20. So, but the one we're looking at is this guy here. The professional driver in the Kia. Yes, sometimes it's a Kia. So, he's gone from lane 3 to lane 2. He looks like he wants to go back out to lane 3, but he's still indicating to go to the left. Still hovering around in lane 2. Then he goes into lane 1. And on the bend here, he goes back out into lane 2. All over the place. I catch him up a little bit further down the road. Two lanes here. One goes left, one goes straight on. Guess where he is? Yeah, in the middle of both of them. Professional driver, I shit 'em. Now in this clip we're at Heathrow Terminal 5. The big sign over there and the aeroplanes landing to the left probably give it away a little bit. Now we're about to go down this road to eventually get onto the M25. Obviously there's slip roads and stuff before I get on there. And I come across this creature in front of me. This is a 40 mile an hour road. And it's not a professional driver, it's just someone driving incredibly slow.
Mate, you're doing 25 miles an hour.
Now you can see the turn off sign there. I want that turn off. So I'm not going to overtake him now. I'm going to wait until we're on the slip road and then overtake him there. He's still going ridiculously slow. I'm coughing my guts up. And now it's time for me to overtake him. Obviously, he speeds up now. It's still a 40 mile an hour road, but now he actually decides to do 40 miles an hour. So up there in front, you can see the national speed limit. So I can go do 70 miles an hour when I get to there, but at the moment it's only 40. Now this car behind me, an air hostess by the way, is doing nowhere near 40 miles an hour. I'm just about to overtake the car. And look at that for braking distance at 40 miles an hour. So I've overtaken and I want to move over to the left. But she's trying to undertake me because I'm taking too long to get over. You've got to give them a little bit of braking distance before you move over. We haven't hit the 70 mile an hour until now, and as soon as I can move over and pull away from that guy, I do. How impatient can you be? In this clip, we're in a school car park. Now, I've never dropped off at this school before, so I don't know how the car park goes, but it's quite simple. You just follow the arrows. Simple. Until you find a parking space. You don't do what that guy's done on the left, parking 3 spaces. Just follow the arrows until you find a space that suits you. It really is that simple. Unless you're special, like this car behind me. A special woman, a special mum. She had 6 kids in that car. But she's special. So, it looks like she's going to park there, doesn't it? Oh no. Oh no. She's cutting through parking spaces to get to that space on the left hand side. So I have to stop, she has to stop, and everyone behind me has to stop because she's special. Now I know a lot of you will be saying, well, there's nothing wrong with that, we all do that. But this is the first day of a summer holiday school camp where kids are all excited. The place to do it correctly is in a school car park. In this clip, we're looking at that car to the left hand side there. What great parking, on the pavement, on the zigzags, practically on the crossing. We look at it from the rear. I mean, why? That's awful. Especially when you've got all these spaces over to the right hand side there. Look at them all. Now in this clip, I'm driving down this road. It is a bit tight, and sometimes you have to give and take a little bit on the giveaways. Even if you have got priority, it's maybe better if the other person goes. So as you see, there's only room for 1 car when there's a car parked there. There's a couple of cyclists up in front, but I can see a spot there to the left hand side that I can get into before they get there. They're quite happy with it. We say thank you to each other, and off I go. This car coming towards me, obviously he's got priority and I've got a nice space to get into. Not a problem again. Now I should wait here for this Audi to come along, but the Audi flashes me, lets me know that I can go. Didn't expect that from an Audi. Always an Audi. But as I come round this blind corner here, this car here doesn't even see me. It's over my side of the road by about a foot, and it doesn't slow up, and it just doesn't seem to see me. Now I know you've got a stupid fucking spoiler on the back of your car there, but do you have to take the racing line?
They don't have an Arab benefactor. They don't have some ridiculous private equity business.
Now as I turn right at this junction here, we're looking at the car to the right. Wonder what she's looking at. Yeah, phone by any chance? And yet another car that cannot stay in its own lane.
25,000 fan stadiums on the reality of commercial streams from broadcast deals that are not there. Where are you going to get these broadcasts? In conjunction with the British Boxing Board of Control by Eddie, but this is a matchroom fight. This is the 3rd fight where you've either got a relationship, you've either got a promotion, or you're supportive of a fighter. Because we listened to the 3 arguments, which is Eddie was co-promoting motion, or you're supportive of a fighter. Because we listened to the 3 arguments, which is Eddie was co-promoting one fight, promoting this fight, or has a supportive relationship with Conor Ben. But this is a fight that had
Everyone's
a
got to go round it.
Through an agency that no one was aware of until because when I brought up drug free.
I think stupid people follow me round just to wind me up. Look at that car up in front. It's got nowhere to go, but it has to pull out. But it's one of them, isn't it? It's one of them me people. She pulled out like that and she's looking in her handbag. She doesn't give a shit. Really?
Doesn't give a shit about anything else other than her.
Really?
With 8 British beef burgers for $3.99 and 8 British pork sausages for only 1. And what could be more British than optimistic?
Really? And as we go past her, you can see that she actually moves forward. She's got room to move forward, but she's so interested in her bloody handbag.
Fucking looking in her bag for something. Blocking the road, stupid cow.
Now, I get accused of going through amber lights quite a bit. Now, I've explained it quite a few times now. Amber does mean stop, but only when safe to do so.
Oh dear.
I think it was safe enough to stop there. Now, speed limits in London are changing all the time. You can see that that's a 30-mile-an-hour road I'm on. Or is it? Now, this is why I have Waze on all the time in the background, because it tells me the speed limit. It bleeps if I'm going too fast. Now, there's a dual carriageway near Wimbledon that was 40 miles an hour not that long ago, and then it changed to 20 miles an hour. That's a big difference. Now it's up to 30 miles an hour, so it changes quite a lot. Now look at this sign over to the left. 27 miles an hour I was going, and I was getting an unhappy face.
Speed limit here then, 20 miles an hour. It would be nice if you had a 20 mile an hour sign. Everything in my car tells me that it's 30 miles an hour.
Now I go past these traffic lights every single day. I've even used them as a pedestrian. So I find it so hard why it's so confusing for some people. That guy there, he's just looked at me, he's looking straight at his red man, but still walks across. I don't get it, why it's so hard to understand.
Is it really that fucking difficult to see that you've got a red man?
And finally, we have the good old Audi. Always an Audi. You always need a crystal ball when there's an Audi about.
Where are you going? Where are you going? Are we all supposed to guess where you're going? Always a fucking Audi. Where are you going? Where are you going? Are we all supposed to guess where you're going? Always a fucking Audi.
And on that note, that's the end. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.